Well, I suppose this is going to be a general message to everybody out there. What's going on, guys? Weaver John C., Roseman, California. I've checked some of the comments, and yeah, I'm a little, not exactly all that upset, but surprised. I didn't realize that Justin King, a.k.a. Bo of the Fifth Column, was an anarchist. And what kind of surprised me a bit, that some of the ideas he was talking about I kind of agreed with, but to a point. An anarchist would love to have a bit of anarchy at this point over here. Doesn't like structured government. Doesn't like government, period. Look up the damn dictionaries for anarchists at this point over here. And every time I kept doing research on it, kept coming up conservative sites, and not generic enough to give me insight of what the anarchists are, just only one-sided of it. But as much as I discovered what anarchy is in the political science classes I've taken over at a liberal college, I have to throw that damn thing out there because some people still think I'm a libtard. Well, maybe I am, but you know what? I'm gonna be shit. I didn't care about Trump or his party at this point over here because I thought they were the worthless pieces of shit around. And I'm still not telling people who or what I voted for. It's none of their damn business. It's supposed to be a secret ballot. But a lot of people want to make a big deal about it. Me, it's none of their damn business. Doesn't mean I support anarchy either. But at times he has points. Mo does. I still support a federal government. And they have to keep taking things into context at this point over here that anarchy ain't going to happen. Anarchists would want very less government. In fact, they would love to celebrate Articles of the Confederation coming back into order again to replace the Constitution of the United States, but they realize they're not going to have that going on, so just judge and gripe and yell and that stuff. They don't like Trump, for instance. Oh, hates him, apparently. Not going to say it. You didn't have to. His videos talk about it, or more in one way or another. He'll look at the video content, he'll look at the words to figure that one out, but it takes an outsider with an eye to see that in the first place. He doesn't like the Republican Party at this point over here, but he doesn't exactly have that much love for liberals in the first place. Typical anarchist. Typical. Things I have to worry about is not someone else's point of view or their viewpoint of who and what they are. I'll agree with some of the material, even to have dialogue with a lot of people concerning about what they believe in. And quite frankly, I think Trumpers are out of their frickin' minds. But I'm also going to say, us liberals are also been out of our damn minds too. Now, if you start comparing what the Democrats were back then, compare when their colonies started up compared to now, study your damn history, will you? Never ceases to amaze me. Something more important than just the political viewpoints. Notification from our lovely management company. See the highlighted letter there? It's not highlighted. Okay, let's just down there. Read what it says. You can pause it as I scroll this damn thing up. And notice who it's from. Those who live in the Roseman area or Antelope Valley who are coming over here to lovely area of Roseman. Keep this in mind. That's twice this month. No, not this month, but this year actually. See, when this damn bug came out, I was afraid the damn thing was coming over here. A lot of people over my neighborhood and even in my apartment complex were unaware. Some of them are actually making fun of the damn thing. Until we get it. Well, we get it hard. Kern County started getting this stuff in the Central Valley area where Kern and Tulare and other counties in California are there. And they're reporting cases left and right. And I was counting down mentally when my little town of Roseman, California, next to Edwards Air Force Base, was going to be another hotspot. In fact, I was counting on Edwards Air Force Base to be one of those fiery sons of bitches to get it over there and have it over here, or vice versa, or both sides having it. And I wasn't far off, especially when I get that damn notification. The first time, several months ago. Actually, it was about 3 months ago we got that one. During a time when we have politics going crazy and people screaming and yelling at each other, blaming each other for things happening, I have a real serious concern over here because I got a lot of people in this town, in this apartment complex, even right here, sitting in this apartment unit, that has health conditions that's open season for the sorry son of a sea dog. Now, I don't need the political rhetoric at this point over here of who's right, who's wrong, and who's this and who's that. Get out of here. I don't want to hear it. Because the only thing I know right now is this bug is here, and now we have to deal with this shit. You're somewhere else. You're not here. This just pisses me off. Because I have people not careful enough, not taking care of themselves, brought the son of a bitch over here. And now I've got people living in here and working in this complex, terrified. Not to mention the next complex over that this company owns in the city of Roseman. This is terrifying. Now we got to walk outside with masks all the damn time. We should have been doing that a long time ago. This is a wake-up call. This is a wake-up call. And no, I'm not blaming any party for this damn shit. As I said before, politics, get out of here. This is a medical emergency. So I am saying this to people at this point. I have a pocket full of these reusable masks I have to wash like crazy. I've got a few spares just in case. Disposable stuff. So now I got to deal with that. Do you really think I'm going to worry about some guy with an anachronistic mannerism who wants to see the government overthrown one way or another? That's his own damn viewpoint. And I saw the videos. I saw the YouTubes. Last year, Justin King talking at some kind of anarchist convention, huh? I saw that one. I'm like, okay, so what? It doesn't make me a damn anarchist. Some of the stuff was somewhat making sense, and the rest of the stuff I can just throw away because I know what I think and I know what I feel. I know what I vote for and I know what I support and don't support. So what else is new? Oh yes, because I supported Bo and some of his ideas. That makes me an anarchist. That's your opinion, not mine. I'm not saying I'm an anarchist. I am not an anarchist. I prefer a strong federal government at this point over here. I do not support stronger governments in the states at this point. Only because I study history and context, and I understand why we have to have it. However, we still have to have checks and balances and limitations as well. There has to be balance in the government system. There has to be balance in our own political system. I'm not saying kumbaya crap because it's never going to happen. Our system was never supposed to be doing the kumbaya shit. It was supposed to be always butting heads with each other. One side would get dominance and the other one won't. Then the next time, and the next time, boom, boom, boom. That's how the system's supposed to be working. Because if I know both sides are complaining to each other, and I know the damn system's working. If we actually are trying to find compromises in our government system, then I know it actually is working. And if they're still trying to kill each other inside the chambers at this point over here with a rhetoric all the damn time, then I know democracy is at work. What would scare the hell out of me is everybody started singing Kumbaya in the whole damn place, and everyone getting together Dogs and cats living together? Are you kidding? Mass hysteria. To borrow Ghostbusters. So yes, I have watched Bo from Fifth Column. I have watched his work. I have sent him messages. I have sent him links to my own. Not a damn word, not a damn beep. You know what? I don't give a flying fuck anymore. I'm sending him my feedback at this point over here. He calls himself a journalist. Fine. I just haven't read his work. But he calls himself a journalist. Let him call himself a journalist. He wants to call himself an anarchist. Let him call himself an anarchist. Let him call himself Bozo the Clown for all I care. I don't give a shit. Because it's got nothing to do with me and my damn life. But if some of the stuff that he's talking about actually makes sense, I'm like, okay, I'll agree with elements of the damn thing. Not the entire thing. And I will comment about it. And I appreciate people bringing the information over to me because I didn't realize he was an anarchist. It doesn't mean I'm going to be supporting the overthrow of the damn government for some bullshit idea. But I'm also not supporting a damn authoritative regime just for one party, one rule, so one rules all with a ring. Because that's what we're dealing with. You guys are afraid of liberalism taking over. You're afraid of communism taking over, socialism taking over. Hell, we've been afraid of the conservatives taking over for 2 fucking years after 2016 election. And nothing happened. Makes it people griping and grumbling left and right. Nothing got done. Nothing got solved. Economy didn't get better. But a lot of Republicans couldn't get their ass together. They had control of the House. They had control of the Senate. They had control of the White House. What happened? Executive orders. Blame this one. Blame this one. Oh, it's their fault. It's their fault. It's everybody's fault. Ah! That's what I saw. I got a bill. No, I got a bill. No, I got a bill. I got a bill. Ah! That's what happened in 2016 through 2018. Then we had the midterms. And then we had the liberals taking over the Democrats in the House. While the Senate still fought like hell, maintaining its Republican control. Thus, any ideas or any other good suggestions we had got shot to hell left and right because somebody didn't like them and weren't going to get done. But they wanted to get their judges done. They wanted to make sure that they had the whole setup for conservatorship in the entire country. We're still going to make America great. They're going back to the Articles of Confederation again, tossing out the idea and the spirit of the Constitution, trying to bring more power, but also, as someone had tried to explain it once, that both sides are corporately run. I'm not mistaken. It was Bo saying that one. That he was hearing it from people, and maybe he found out about it. And I'll tell you something, he really can't get his act together on this shit. He can't go further enough on the damn context. He can't bring up Aristotle, the son of a bitch. I'm a college student, 5 years going over to a community college. I've taken history, I've taken political science classes. Doesn't make me a smart guy. It just makes me a college student learning more and more about stuff. I'm 54 years old. Do the math. It's my 5th year. Yeah, that long. And that old going into school. So imagine you see an old fart during the daytime, sitting in with kids, learning more about U.S. history and world history and world civilization and political systems left and right and how screwed up they can be. Because no political system we've got out there works. At least not the way we expect it to work. As I said before in some of my other videos, politics is a messy business, and democracy is one of those easily corruptible political systems we've got. Because you are influencing votes. You are influencing people who are going into power. And it's still supposed to be one vote, one rule, in one particular political system that Aristotle thought of. Go check out the book. Go on Google and download the damn thing. Art of Politics. This guy had a lot to say about politics. For a Greek, the cradle of democracy, the cradle of human civilization, they called it. For how many decades we've been learning this damn thing in our schools? Hardly. Not until you go into the damn colleges and universities, you actually learn about Aristotle. Or if you're going to be studying about law, or if you're going to be studying about political history, Aristotle. He was a philosopher. He was a guy of many things. He wasn't a guru, he was a man with deep thinking. See, I'm not trying to be elegant or trying to be arrogant. Or maybe I'm coming out like an asshole. But I'm trying to tell you in plain speak what's going on these days. You can be an anarchist, you can be a neo-conformist, you can be a neo whatever the hell you want. I don't give a shit. That's you, not me. You can also say the world's coming to an end. Well, absolutely. I don't know about that, probably. If it has ended, then we're still zombies at this point. And if we do have corporations with deep pockets into our political system, consider how long they've been in there, for how many decades and how many sessions of Congress and how many times we've been trying to fight these guys left and right. And it hasn't worked yet, has it? And how many times we keep trying to pass rules and regulations and anything else, it still doesn't work. Oh, we can bust the other guy for fraud, for whatever reasons it is. Even screwing up the damn stock market, trying to do stock trading before anything else happens. Insider trading, they called it. My God, he did insider trading. Yeah, that's going to happen. Special interests are going to try to do everything else they can. And it's usually up to the people who decide what they're going to do to their damn candidate. If they're going to support the son of a bitch or not. And if this guy is going to be your candidate, that you feel comfortable that he's going to support your ass. Even the ones that are most public and ineffective. The power is in the hands of the people. And that I agree with Bo. The power is in the hands of the vote. And yes, every vote counts, even if they're late. And even if we don't happen to agree what the outcome is, or if one side don't agree to the outcome and the other side is deliriously happy with it, it's still democracy in action. So regardless of whatever happens, we have to accept the process still works, no matter how many people keep bitching and griping and complaining about the damn thing. And yes, you notice in the back that there is Disneyland stuff. He's doing corporations. Well, I got Starfleet crap over here. That's Paramount CBS crap. I'm wearing it on here. We're all fans of the damn crap. We all buy the damn crap. So what's the issue? I don't get it. I will have arguments. I will have discussions. I will have debates. Because I also relish those. And I want to see those debates. I want to see the comments. I haven't responded to enough of them, though. And I should. And I need to. Things happen, and you deal with it, and you respond as best as you can. I ain't perfect at the damn thing. Don't look for perfection. Look for perfection somewhere else. You ain't perfect, I ain't perfect. Deal with it. But we are human. Last time we checked. Also, of course, we're not bleeding red. We're bleeding something other than red blood. Anyway, boys and girls, with a nice itchy arm, I'm going to tell you folks one more time. Chill out, relax. We're doing okay for right now. We're just dying under COVID at this point over here. We got politics still going on left and right. The world's still spinning. Unless it's going to be spinning out in the universe, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it. If there is a rogue planet or rogue asteroid coming over here, go outside and smile at the son of a bitch. If somebody's going to be an anarchist and saying anarchist's way, okay, fine, let him. That's his opinion, not yours. I'm just going to say, have a nice day. We'll see what happens for the rest of the week.